So I put out there that we were looking for new breeds or dogs. Objectively got offered a Boerboel. Told him the dog's too damn big for me, but you never know. So I said, hey, and offered to meet me halfway, see the dogs. And I was like, you know what? I'll come out and do an episode, learn a little bit about Boerboels, maybe help somebody else who's interested. But who knows? I might get a Boerboel one day. I guess we'll see. Good to meet you, man. How you doing, bro?
Well, we made it, people.
Yeah, we are in Houston. Yeah. Let's see what happens. All right, check this out. Go ahead and tell me your name, man. Which name of the kennel is, what you do.
From Texas bred Boerboel, my name is Demetrius Dunbar. I'm the vice president of the kennel. President, he's out of town right now. His name is Patrick Britton. Want to give a shout out to him. And we breed quality Boerboels for you guys. His name is Scar. That's his mom right there. Her name is Allie, and she's actually pregnant right now. We should be confirming her in about 3 weeks. We'll be confirming her. Hey,
She about to throw up. She about to throw up.
Loosen up on her.
I'm about to say, she finna give it up, boy. I know them heaves.
Yeah.
Now, who's the Boerboel for, man? Like, why would somebody get a Boerboel?
Both of these Boerboels are for me and.
No. I'm talking about, like, if you're gonna purchase a Boerboel, who is that consumer?
No. If you're gonna purchase a Boerboel, you have to be strong handler. You gotta be the alpha, because they want to be the alpha. If you're not an alpha man, the Boerboel is not for you. If you're not an alpha woman, the Boerboel is not for you at all.
And
you
walk them through what an alpha person is when you're dealing with these breeds that are highly motivated and hard to deal with.
An alpha person, you see, that's not even his dog. But look at him. He can handle my dog. He's an alpha man, and he knows he's the alpha. So he's sitting there, he's calm. He know what the deal is right now. He's not acting up.
Is this considered an aggressive breed?
It's not an aggressive breed, but their instinct is to guard. Like they gonna guard you with their life. They gonna guard your kids with their life. All of that, everything.
And how long have you been doing Boerboels, man?
I've been doing Boerboels full time for the last 6 years now.
Full time?
Full time.
What does full time mean?
All day, every day, dogs. Dogs all day, every day. That's all I do is dogs.
And is that a lucrative business? If you had to tell somebody, is it worth it? Would you tell them to get into the dog breed and make it an all-day affair thing?
I tell a person to get into the dog breed to make it an all-day thing, but you have to get into it for the right reason. If you're getting into it just for the money, it ain't gonna work for you at all. At all.
And what does a Boerboel normally sell for?
A Boerboel start at $5,000 and up, depending on the breeding and the color.
And what's the normal colors? Because I see sable.
Yeah, they have sable. The normal color, they have fawn, we have black, we have sable, and we actually have blues right now. Blues,
is that a thing?
Yeah, we have blues right now, yep.
You have them, but is it in the Boerboel breed?
Yes, it's in the Boerboel breed.
See, I don't know nothing about them. That's why I'm asking. I ain't never seen the Boerboel breed. I've seen them in real life. I was at a Mexican spot. Interesting, man. And what made you choose this particular breed to start breeding? Or is this where you started, or where'd you start with?
I actually started with pit bulls.
Every nigga's dream. Let me breed a pit, nigga.
I started with game dogs. That's what I started with.
Them hoodlums, boy. Them hoodlums.
Started with pit bulls.
And then what?
And then on to the Boerboels. I did a lot of research on new breeds and everything like that. I saw the Boerboel. The Boerboel just actually popped up on my screen, and I'm like, what is this? So I did a little research on it, found out they're from South Africa. Then I started importing some dogs in. Started breeding them here in the States, and we was one of the first breeders here in the States to start breeding the South African Boerboels.
In the state of Texas?
Here in the state of Texas.
Okay. All right, man, we'll finish telling them where to find you at.
You can find us at Houston, Texas.
Go ahead, man, it's rolling, bro.
My Instagram is at TBB Demetrius.
TDB Demetrius?
No, at TBB_Demetrius.
TBB?
Yeah.
What's the TBB for?
Texas bred Boerboels.
Okay.
Texas bred Boerboels.
TBB_Demetrius.
And the main page is Texas bred Boerboels.
There you have it, man. Well, look, guys, this is just the beginning, this intro episode. Let you guys know that we made it to Houston. We came to see the Boerboels. I put up something that we're going to get a new dog. You'd be surprised how many people trying to give me dogs.
Hey, and we're ready to get you your dog when you're ready.
Hey, look.
When you're ready, we're ready to get you your dog.
I'm looking at him now. I'm like, that's not too bad. I thought they was going to be bigger. But I can deal with that.
Nah, it's a baby. He's a baby. He only 13 months.
No. Him being bigger meaning like I don't want no big ass dogs in my house.
You gonna get a big ass dog.
That's the point. So I'm like, I could do that. He He's not like a Great Dane big.
Oh yeah.
That's too damn big.
That's too big. That's too big.
That's too big. When they kind of wide and they gonna be kind of tall, I can live with that. But like, you walk a goddamn Great Dane in there, man, it's just too much.
Too much.
Too much. Irish Wolfhound,
That's too big.
Deerhound. You like them jokers? The shoulders be right here.
You sitting on the couch, they looking you in the face.
Exactly. We have. Go ahead.
Cleo.
And Sean.
And you guys, make sure y'all speak up now.
All right.
Okay.
The world gonna see this.
All right.
I know y'all see. I'm Tim. When the camera comes on, I go and flip Super Nigga on.
right,
That being
all right.
said, they've got the Boerboel pups. Tell them why you got into the Boerboels. And who might a Boerboel be for? I asked your buddy over there. I'm like, yo, who buys a dog this damn big?
Yeah. So basically, the Boerboel is a working dog.
Yeah.
It's for people that have farms and land, but it can't be a house dog because it's our house dog. But if you, they originally bred them to protect farmlands from lions and coyotes.
And Negroes in the mines.
Right.
I bet y'all didn't know. I did know that.
I ain't know that.
You didn't know that?
No, I didn't know
They
that.
originally, keep this in mind, they was like, man, this South African dog, we want to keep the colors out of the diamond mines.
Right.
So they put them dogs on so Boerboels can get chewy, which is why they're so good at guarding stuff. And then sometimes they don't like black folks.
Oh, this one right here. Anybody darker than her? Anybody darker than him?
Yeah.
Can't come in our house. Like she was my, and that's
Hey,
my mama.
I just met
my
her.
daddy.
I just
my
met her, man.
brothers.
She's speaking to the same thing I've already read. I'm telling you right now, they don't like colors.
She fear the chocolate for some reason.
I'm
She fear
trying
the
to tell you,
chocolate.
it's a true story.
Like,
It happened.
The same color as my mom and my dad and my brothers.
This phone
And they
call
walk
cited,
in the
she see you
house,
walk in, what's
she
up?
think it's a
There you have it.
Flavor it.
Now, you said on the phone when we spoke that you are, would you say the first female Boerboel breeder?
Yes, with TBB.
Okay.
I'm the first female breeder on their team. So
Okay.
yeah.
And what made you want to choose this big ass dog of all the dogs in the world?
Can I
It's
tell
400
them,
plus
baby?
breeds.
Can I tell them? Because
Go
my
ahead, go
husband
tell
was
them,
scared
man.
of dogs.
Oh,
Wasn't
So
scared of
I
dogs.
said, yes.
Certain types.
So I said I was gonna get the
Bull.
biggest dog I could find, so to try to help him out of his
Yeah.
fear. And
so
so
has
I
it worked?
found him.
It does work. I fell in love with Layla. That's my baby right there, man. So we're inseparable.
You know what's crazy? Is every now and then you get a dog bigger than every dog. You're like, man, I got a dog bigger than that.
Oh yeah.
And then it just whoop right over your head. All them fears and gone.
Yeah. Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
it worked.
You know, growing up in the hood, you have some loose dogs. They chase you.
Hey, I don't flinch. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I don't flinch too well because I've been chased by some dogs on the other side of the track.
Chihuahua is the Chihuahua that scare you coming when you see that loose. Not the Chihuahua, the Chow.
Oh, them evil.
Yeah, the Chow.
Chow ruthless. They ruthless dogs.
Oh yeah, they are.
They ruthless dogs.
scared of those.
So what is something else you want them to know about Boerboels?
Well, I would like them to know that even though they're working dogs, they are great family pets. Even if you have a small house like us, a regular house, 2,000 square feet house. Layla, she roams the house. She doesn't tear anything up unless you leave your plate out. But they're still great.
She at
They're
the
great
table
dogs.
eating Caesar salad.
You don't need a lot of land. That's what I want people to know. But they're very protective. So if you want to leave a guard dog in your house, yeah. And they're great with kids. They're great with kids.
And so the training side of it seems to be important because I see y'all all brought y'all's trainers.
Well, only because she just had the litter. And I was afraid how she might act around her puppy, so I asked her trainer to come. Yeah.
But
yeah.
does the dog needs training then, I presume?
Yes, I would, by the time they're 8 months, I would definitely get them obedience training because they're very territorial, So if you want to take them out to parks, take them to the lake, you need to have them trained.
Now, how's their conditioning wise? Are they good at being conditioned or how's that work? I don't know.
Well, she was hard-headed, but she catch on fast. They're very smart.
Not the intelligence, more like, hey, how far can they walk before they gassed?
Oh yeah, so because I don't walk her enough, so.
Well, you said it's a working dog, so I'm like, well, half a mile and she's done.
But
she's not.
But yeah,
not
but
consistent.
If as long as you don't overfeed them, they're working dogs. They can run for miles, like you said. They can run for miles. They can herd cattle and everything. So therefore, they can get some distance on them.
Okay.
They can run up to about 100. What's that? 70. Well, they can run pretty fast.
Now, go ahead and tell them where to find you guys so they can, Follow
them. You can find us at TBB_.
Remember to speak up.
I'm sorry. You can find us at TBB_Sean Slaughter Sample. And you can also find us at TBB of Katie on YouTube. You can find us at Sean Slaughter on Facebook.
Alright.
And Cleo Sample on TikTok, right?
Right. I don't.
He don't like nobody following him.
Why is that? You don't like to be found, huh? But here you are. Guys, listen, we learned a little bit. We're going to have them break down the Boerboel here in the next video. Stay tuned. Take care of your dogs. So go ahead and tell them who you are. We're back on Tifa here at Fibly TV. They can hear you.
John Green of Texas Bred Boerboels, Houston.
Okay, so what we're going to have him do is break down the Boerboel, walk us through the hawks, the head, how it should be, how much they should weigh, how much they shouldn't weigh.
Well, it varies.
Yeah, you hold the dog so you can break it down.
Yeah, it varies with the Boerboel breed. You know, I've seen correct males. I've seen correct males. You know, 180, 175, 180 pounds is what a lot of people are looking for. You have the South African version and you have the U.S. version.
Okay, which version's better?
It's all about personal preference.
Okay, but which version's better for the dog then?
I would say the U.S. version.
But why is that?
Why is that? Because we're breeding for stamina. We're breeding for endurance.
And they not in Africa?
No.
What they doing in Africa with a Boerboel? Ain't got nothing but land over there.
Well, Boerboel is farm. It means farm dog. It means farm dog. So farm guardian. So these dogs are, you want good hips, good strong hips, solid, I mean, this is a correct Boerboel here, in my opinion. Yeah,
there you go. There you go. Look.
Straight legs. Straight legs, a lot of bone.
Are they supposed to have loose eyes?
A lot of bone. Well, no. They're supposed to be more like him.
He's
more tight lips. He's more tight lips than Chance. This is his son. This is Texas bred Creed, Texas bred Chance. You want the tighter lips for the drool, to prevent the drool.
That drooling, boy, I tell you, I don't wish that on my worst enemy.
Yeah.
I hate drooling. He must know what's he know what's going on. He trying to get some booty.
Yeah.
What else should they know about the Boerboel, man?
This dog is an extension of you. If you're turned up, this dog is going to be turned up. If you're calm and under control, the dog is going to be calm and under control.
Yeah. Well, I stay pretty calm.
Yeah. There you go.
Now, you said this on the phone version of this, and I told people that a ton of time myself. Come on, brother. I ain't no little person.
Yeah.
About the importance of training the dog at 8 weeks.
Okay.
8 weeks all the way up, because people hit me with fucking behavior problems. Hey, I got a nigga in my house acting up, chewing everything. How old is he? He's 3.
Yeah.
Get off the fuck off my line.
Right.
Well, I ain't dealing with that shit.
Start immediately. It's never too young to start with your dog. It's never too young. These dogs need a lot of, hey. They need a lot of attention immediately, soon as. I'm gonna be honest with you. I go in his kennel and piss on purpose to let him know that I'm the pack leader.
I ain't never heard that one before.
Yeah. So I go in his containment and piss on purpose just to let him know that I'm still running the show.
Oh, wow.
So
how does he react to that?
He goes over top of it and he try to piss over top of it. And I kick him in his, I just, try to, hey man, don't do that. Because of the simple reason, dominance is everything. These dogs are very stubborn and they want to dominate. They want to dominate everything they come around.
This is her brother, that's her dad.
Yeah, so they all got the same behaviors as what you point out?
Yes. No, not like her. She's like her mother.
The boys and the girls, how big her brother head is, and he's blue.
Oh yeah, but that's in any breed. Girls gonna always be a little
more aggressive because they untrusting. They don't trust a lot.
Hey.
But that's his son. I want to mention that.
Hey, there you go.
That's his son, and these are his kids.
Yeah.
Oh, this one's.
Yes, this is
so. Top reasons that you breed for. What are the reasons you breed for? How do you read a pedigree when it comes to the Boerboel, and how do you know that it's going to be a good breeding?
Okay, what we do, we look for genetics. Before I go look at a dog, I want to look at the paperwork first. I want to see the lineage of that dog before I even look at the puppy, because it's easy to fall in love with a puppy, but you got to know what you're looking at. Myself and Platinum Plus Boerboels, Jerry and Clayton over there, we are doing line, we're doing a lot of line checking and line searching to stay on top of what we're doing as far as breeding out bad points and breeding in good points.
And what's a good point on a Boerboel to make sure that you breed in? And what's something that you want to for sure breed out? Because technically they all supposed to look the same, right?
Yes.
An American Bully, they be like, yo, can I mix this micro with this? And what about that? I'd be like, no, nigga, no.
No.
So in this case, what are the things that you want to double down on and breed out and breed in?
You want to breed out easty-westy leg, footing. You want the feet on top, and you want them more look like they stand on their tippy toes. That's what you want. That's what you want. You want to breed out bad hips. You want to breed out bad angulation. You want to breed out bad hips mainly.
And angulation, people, is key, because if the hips are too high or the hips are formulated wrong, the shoulder set front, it'll sit up front.
Yeah.
And now you got all kinds of other issues. Easier to do a TPLO, aka to that good old CCL, man.
Yep. And another thing, elevate your food when you're feeding these dogs. Try to elevate their bowl. That's another thing that I found that will help them, because when they're leaning forward, they're putting all their weight on their front, and you don't want that.
There you have it, man. Well, I feel like I'm holding a small dinosaur. We just broke down the Boerboel. We're going to do another phone version for those people that are interested. Stay tuned, people. Take care of your dogs. We appreciate it. How many people actually need protection, man?
Truly need a dog that bites people? Very, very few, man. Like,
isn't that crazy?
It's crazy. Like, everybody wants one. Everybody wants a family protection dog. Nobody needs a dog that truly bites. It's a liability.
So the Boerboel is good because you don't have to overtrain it, being it has natural guardian instinct.
Absolutely. All day long, I'll take a Boerboel over a protection trained Malinois all day. The guardianship is what you need, right? Like, someone tries to break into your house. That deep bark, one, wakes you up and lets you make the decision on what you're going to do. And two, it lets that fool make the decision to run away. That's all you need.
Absolutely. There you have it. Now, what's the hardest part about training a Boerboel? Are they anything like bulldogs and some of those other hard-headed breeds, or are they pretty easy to train?
Okay, so there's two kinds of Boerboels. There's the Boerboel that's food motivated, and then there's Boerboel that is not motivated. You get one like my new Texas bred puppy Debo that I got from John Green here. That dog is phenomenal. He's so food motivated, he'll do anything. I had him sitting, recalling, and downing in one day with freeze-dried chicken. Now, oh boy over here, Chance is not food motivated. It took us a lot of work to get him to decide he wanted to work with us. He's real bullheaded and real stubborn, but he did it. So Boerboels are all trainable. It's just going to be finding something that makes them want to work for you.
So walk them through your experience with training the Boerboel, be it you have mouths as well.
Yes, okay. So the Malinois and the Boerboel are going to be very, very different. Malinois is going to be a little bit more motivated to work for you as an individual. The Boerboel, they kind of just want to do what they want, and they're so big that they don't get that option. So honestly, in my experience, I definitely think that Malinois are a little bit easier to train for sure, but these guys are incredibly rewarding to train, albeit, yes, a little bit more stubborn, but these guys, if they are food motivated, it can be a little bit easier to train, but super, super fun time regardless with any Boerboel that is put in front of me.
There you have it, people. Well, I don't know if you're thinking about getting a Boerboel. So you was convinced to get one.
Absolutely.
You got one too, right?
Yes, yeah.
And is it just because you guys end up actually spending time with it, or was it like something you were already like, I got to get a Boerboel?
Man, not me at all. I had two very nice Malinois at my house, and I decided after handling these Boerboels, I said, this is the breed that I want. They're great with my kids. I got a 1-year-old and a 4-year-old that plays with my Boerboel puppies. You can't beat it, man. So no, as the Texas bred Boerboel, the experience with these dogs changed it all for me, and that's the only thing I'll ever own again.
There you have it, people. Well, so which one of these is highly trained?
That one is the trained dog.
She looks unsure though. She looks unsure. We got an uncertain look over here.
No, I trained her.
This dog is forward. She's not the laid back chill dog this dog is. This dog will teach you that you overstep some boundaries.
And how do you deal with the dog once they convert over? You go, hey, I'm sorry, but I don't mean to bother you, but how do you deal with a dog that maybe is a little too forward?
Honestly, just advocate for her space. 100% advocate for her space. Somebody's coming a little bit too close. Hey man, like, you know, she's a little uncomfortable with you coming up that close. But also, you know, still getting her out and getting her engaged with people and in this type of environment is still really, really good for her. The exposure is great, but you do have to tread a little bit lightly with her and just kind of let people know, like, hey, you know, you might be a little bit too close.
Interesting. I don't know how people want to run up and put somebody's dog anyway. I see a bunch of nosy folks at the park. If I had my dogs out here, I wouldn't recommend nobody come bother me. Not even the police. I said, let me put them up real quick when we'll talk. Now, anything else? Anything else they should know about training a Boerboel before they buy one?
Socialization. If you want to get a Boerboel, the number one thing you do is socialize them. Take them out. Let them meet people. Let them see the world and show that you don't have to be afraid of anything. And if you don't socialize them, you end up with a dog that looks at everybody like an enemy. And you don't want that.
Hey, you don't want to be enemy to a dog this big. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I break a sweat trying to bring my dogs off of a pillow.
Yeah.
And I can't imagine trying to get one of these dogs off that damn pillow, man.
No, man.
It's not even probable, I don't feel like.
No, if these dogs grab that pillow and you're working them, if they don't want to come off, they ain't coming off.
You just gotta let him have it. He said, fuck, I got my 10 pillows just so he can have one every now and then and just rotate the other one out. Guys,
now,
listen.
you know, imagine this dog grabbing somebody's leg and they having that dump of dopamine and they're like, I love this shit. You ain't getting that dog off.
That's awful, man.
Yeah.
That's awful. That's
awful.
It's kind of like a good awful, though, right?
Yeah, it changed your life, you know? But
it's gonna change somebody else's damn sure.
life.
There you have it, people. Well, again, I know how hard it could be to do, find kennel partners. And realistically, I don't know if I'm ever looking for kennel partners. I'm looking for people who give a shit about dogs. Because that's why I tell people, like, if you don't care about the dog, and you know, Richard, he quotes me to, if you don't love the dog, this ain't never gonna work. Because there's gonna be more bad days and good days, and we share all of our losses. It looked like we be winning, but we boy,
Man,
losing.
Tell me about it.
Losing. So when I don't hide no, hey, come get involved here. I wouldn't tell you that. Somebody told you to become a dog breeder, you'd be better off investing in a McDonald's.
Telling you.
Get some real money.
Because you're going to lose more than you win.
Yeah, I love the dogs too. I was just telling Demetrius, every time we get a deposit, I'm going to Tractor Supply, ordering raw food, like the money's going out soon to come in, but I love the dog so much, so it's okay. And my husband's like, where's the money? But I'm like, I reinvested it.
When Kanye say broke by broke, we ain't got it. We don't have it, but it's fun. Dogs are, you know, one of my little guilty pleasures. I'm gonna die with some dogs, so I appreciate you guys' candor for one, especially because most people don't see this side of it where you get to talk about the struggle.
Yes, the struggle is real.
So this is the question.
Yeah.
We got this boy for you.
I ain't taking the dog. I'm telling you that right now.
This is your pup.
I ain't taking that Negro. I'll take this water with me.
Pup. If he leaves him here and abandon him, you guys are gonna know.
I'll be a terrible baby daddy. I ain't gonna lie to you. She ain't finna get me. Hey, he's a good looking dog, but I ain't got no.
You got room.
No.
You got room.
Especially in the car.
No. But look, they do look great. I've never seen Boerboel puppies in real life. I've seen some Boerboels, they weren't as nice as theirs, and I do mean nice in terms of personality. I see some mean, some ruthless ones. Ruthless ones, man. I'm like this. When they fight, it's like Godzilla and King Kong going after it.
Especially on the back legs, is it. Is it.
Food for thought there. Well, guys, I don't know what you're out there doing. I think it does take a team to build a vision. Marcus is behind the camera. He's one of a few folks that keep my show rolling so we can keep learning and discovering new people and new things and highlighting people that deserve a chance to be seen, but even more importantly, they're just kind enough to reach out. I'm like, I don't think what we're doing is nothing special. I'm just like, hey, I'll come down there.
It is special, man. It is special.
Not yet. We working on it, but it's coming like a new movie, and this is one of them things where Boerboel people reach out, talk to them. If you're a Boerboel, what they call it, argumentative person.
Yes.
Then let that shit go. We not arguing about no dogs now. We don't do that here. My mama tell you, I ain't arguing when I was a kid. As soon as you argue, I just leave. Oh, that's crazy. What that nigga talking about?
You gotta go.
I ain't arguing with nobody. But anywho, take care of your dogs, people.